This is week 8. This is week 8, introductory activity, unit conversion. Okay. Select the 2 correct unit conversions here. So the first one, our equivalents that we're going to be given. We have 1 meter is equal to 3.28 feet. So when you multiply here in the conversion ratio, you want meters to cancel out and be left with feet. So our answers are going to have meters in the bottom. And when we look at our choices, see there are 2 answers here with meters in the bottom. One is here and one is here. So one answer would be something like 3.28 feet for 1 meter. And the other one would be, you can go ahead and rewrite this and divide both numerator and denominator. By 3.28. And that would give us the other one. 1 foot is to 0.305 meters. So there's one answer, and there's the other answer. So in this one here, when you multiply, we want quarts to cancel out. So our answer is going to have quarts in the bottom, so it cancels out. One there, this has quarts in the bottom. And this one has quarts in the bottom. And our answer here, answer there. Excuse me. This one convert 15 centimeters to inches. So use the equivalents. 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. So when I multiply, I want centimeters to cancel out and replace with inches. The relationship is 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. So centimeters cancel out, and 15 divided by 2.54 inches gives me 5.9 inches. And then they want to know, they ask you questions about it. You multiply, and you want centimeters on the bottom there. And you have the conversion factor to multiply by 1.254. You see there 15, 1, so you write it out. They want to see all the pieces for this problem. And there's your answer, 5.9 inches. This one here is similar. And you give you the equivalents to use. So to multiply, I want feet to cancel out. 2 meters. So feet cancel out, I'm left with 48.5 divided by 3.28 gives me 14.8 meters. Okay, and then they use the conversion, our equivalents, they ask you about that, and then they want you to enter all the pieces that you used. This one here, 25 meters converted to feet, so you want meters to cancel out and replace it with feet. 1 meter is 3.28 feet. So meters cancel out, so 25 times 3.28 gives me 82 feet. Question 6. it is recommended that a 10 to 20 kilogram child should have 1,000 mils of fluid plus 50 mils for each kilogram of body weight over 10 kilograms per day. How many 8-ounce glasses of fluid should a 26-pound child have each day? So a 26-pound should have. Okay. So the child's weight is given to us in pounds, whatever. All the doses are described in kilograms, so we have to convert the pounds into kilograms. So 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds. So I convert it here, pounds cancel out, and I'm left with kilograms. So I have 26 divided by 2.2, so approximately 11.8181 kilograms. That's the weight of the child in kilograms. And then they say the child should receive 50 mils of fluid for each kilogram over 10. So subtract it, it is 1.8181 kilograms over 10. So the total fluid the child should receive is 1,000 mils of fluid plus 50 mils times 1.8181. You simplify that, then you come to 1,090 plus 9090 mils. That's how much mils they should have. And convert mils to ounces to glasses. So I have my mils. 1 ounce is 29 mils. 1.5. Okay. Then I have to convert ounces into glasses. An 8-ounce glass, 1 glass is 8 ounces. And then we multiply. Mils cancel out. Ounces cancel out. Across the top, you're going to have 1,090 divided by 8 times 29.57. Comes to approximately 4 glasses. 4 glasses they should take. And this problem here is number 7. This is number 7 here. So, and the work for number 7 is right here. So the first part of it, how many Americans did travel by car in 2010? So $2010 is right here, and this is in billions. So our answer here, so we have 2.2967 times 10 to the 9th, and it gives you the number that they traveled. And number 2, part 2 of it, what was the population in 2010? In 2010, the population is given to us right here from the table. Read from the table. Part 3, how many fatalities were there in 2010? Per 100,000. In 2010, fatalities per 100,000 in 2010, 10.67 fatalities per 100,000. Fatalities per 1 million. I set up a proportion. So if I know that 10.67 per 100,000, we can set up a proportion to find out how many died per million. Okay. And the answer here is we cross multiply and divide. We end up with 106.7 for my answer. And the last part of that was Number of deaths by total population. What proportion of deaths to individual deaths per person? Okay. The number of deaths per person. So the deaths in 2010, total population in 2010, this gives you the number of deaths per person. Here. Number 8. Another one like it. How many Americans travel by car? In 2015. Okay. So that one there. 305 to 29. Here, vehicle miles traveled. And it gives you how many miles you travel by car. Here, you multiply it by 1 billion, and it gives you a number of miles. Population in 2015 was how much? You can read from the table there. Fatalities per 100,000, 2015, 11.06. You can see that from the table there. How many fatalities per million? You can set up a proportion. Fatalities per 100,000, fatalities per million, we end up with 110.6. Here. The number of deaths per person. Number of deaths per person. Deaths in 2015, total population. This gives you the number of deaths per one person. And that is the end